So, in today's video, I am going to be completely open and honest, right? And this is going to be kind of addressing the videos I made recently about, Wuwa's anniversary being, depressing to say the least. And that video I made where I compared HSR and Wuwa, right? In that video, I said that HSR and Wuwa are closer in generosity than most people want to admit. Not that HSR is better or on the same level, but that it's closer than people want to admit, right? You have 100 pulls per patch on average in Wuwa, while HSR has 90. HSR has the better quality of life for relic sets. HSR is also a lot easier to get its pulls from, while in Wuwa it takes a long ass time to farm an entirely new region whenever it comes out, get all the chests, do all the quests, do all the achievements, etc. Right? And of course, Wuwa has the better banner rates, 10 less hard pity, 64 soft pity, guaranteed weapon banner, while HSR in kinda return for this has at least recently gotten 2 free limited 5 stars, one of them currently, another one coming up, and according to leaks we might even be able to get 3, so 3 limited 5 stars in the entirety of version 3. In my opinion, that's pretty close. HSR has the less average pulls per patch and the worst banners. However, they've gotten so many more limited free 5 stars that I genuinely think it is close, right? You can hang me for that, throw your pitchforks and torches at me, right? But I want to be open about this, right? When I made this channel, my excuse for making this channel since its conception has been that I made this channel because I was bored and it was a hobby, right? Now, 2 of these things are true. However, the main reason for me making this channel, I never actually mentioned in a video. The main reason I made this channel was because I fell in love with a woman around a year ago, right? This was the first time I'd ever fallen in love with someone, and I didn't want her to work, to be honest, right? I didn't want her to work. I wanted to pay for everything so that her and I could live together happily forever, right? So I had decided to take on multiple jobs, and I had tried to start doing content creation so that I could pay literally everything and hopefully retire early while still paying everything so that I could enjoy my life with this woman. Just for her to cheat on me, and obviously that shit didn't go well. It went and hit the fucking fan, right? It is what it is at the end of the day. Life is life. I learned my lesson. The reason why I didn't upload for 3 to 4 months, like a little while back, wasn't actually because I was bored of gacha games. It was because I was so fucking devastated that I could barely move out of my bed. I wouldn't eat all day, all that shit, right? A lot of people might go through this. Other people are stronger than me, so they just fucking walk away from it like a champ. However, that is the actual truth behind this channel. And the reason why I haven't bothered monetizing it was because I was disgusted with myself even, originally having this thought that I'd use this fan base to make money and make my life happier with this girl that I fell in love with. Now she's gone and it just feels wrong to make money off it, right? So that's a bit of a trauma dump, right? A lot of people are going to say, oh, that's a trauma dump. I won't lie, it is, right? But this is to get a point across, right? This whole gacha shit, I truly could not give less of a shit about, right? Now, I love both Wuwa and HSR. There's a lot of people trying to say that I'm trying to defend HSR, trying to defend Hoyo, trying to bash Kuro CCs, trying to bash Kuro, make Wuwa look bad. These are my 2 favorite games in my entire life, right? And at the end of the day, these gacha games don't actually mean all that much though, right? Like the same people who hate in my comments, I don't, personally hate you. If you're someone who constantly hates on me in my comments or I think has biased opinions or whatever, I disagree with you quite strongly at that, and I might be frustrated with you. However, actually hating a person over their opinions on a gacha game is genuinely quite embarrassing most of the time, right? Unless they're very clearly being very aggressive or rude to the actual person and not their opinions. There are always exceptions for things. However, for the most part, most people have been kinda nice in my comments, except for a select few, right? So I wanted to make this video to kinda get this straight. I am not biased towards either Hoyo or Kuro. I don't make a single penny off of any of my videos, and I don't necessarily hate anyone out there or want to drama farm. I have seen this quite often. People are saying, oh, you're just trying to drama farm, you're just trying to do this and that. I don't want to drama farm. I don't want to be reacted to by CCs. I don't care about making this my job because I don't want to do that. I don't want to go down that route. I have seen in real time content creators go from, chill guide makers who are pretty lovable and enjoyable to watch to just drama content being farmed every 2 seconds. They gain insane egos. All they can do is shit on other people for the most part, and it's embarrassing, right? And at the end of the day, no amount of money can unlame a person, right? You could be the richest person in the world while having the shittiest personality in the world, and I don't want to do that, right? I value, or at least I try my best to value improvement over, money makes you happy, right? I try to be the best person I can. I try to improve as much as I can daily, whether that be mentally or physically. It doesn't fucking matter, right? So this is going to be a video I don't even know what I'm going to make the title. However, this is just going to be a video to kind of, be open, show who I really am, the reason I made this channel, and my honest thoughts on the WUA versus HSR shit, and whether or not you choose to believe me. You cannot believe me. You can go in my comments and keep saying, oh, you're just farming Kuro, you're farming WUA, I don't care, I'm glad to hear that girl cheated on you and left you. Completely understandable, right? At the end of the day, I'm putting this out in the internet for me to be criticized, and I am fully aware of all the things people can say to me. However, I just want you guys to know that I love you all, and at the end of the day, we are all humans, you're human, and that matters more to me than these gacha games. I hope all of you are healthy, I hope all of you are happy. Have a great day, have a great night, and peace out.